still plays those faithful tones. They don't know how my knees betray, but I'll dance anyway. The curtain hides the years behind, and I pretend I'm blind.
I refuse to do editing streams. That shit's gonna be dog ass. Like, there's no enjoyment from it because like editing, like it's not hard, but it's just time consuming, and that you like have to focus on it in order to get shit done. That's why I'm choosing streaming over editing, because I'm a fucking disaster of a human being. Yes, hello. Paint while editing is so fucking insane. Orcs being that fun to edit. It's not that it's like, it's not hard, like, at all. Like, my editing isn't hard. I have to pour out this old water real quick. I'll be back.
The piano knows my sins, the wrong I sang, the truth within. Its ivory listens without pride. No need to run or hide.
No, literally the entire orc video is just like, it's not even 4 minutes, it's more like 2 minutes of me talking about the origins of orcs, and it's like, okay, here's all my favorite orcs, and that's the video.
The man is gone, the stage is bare, but that old piano's there. Only the piano holds me close and never tells the ghost.
Dude, left my wet palette open overnight, and I just saw my sponge fucking crumpled up. It was so funny. Not gonna lie, I was skeptical about Arc Raiders, but it's pretty fun. It's very fun. I find it a lot more fun than Hunt, and it's definitely more fun than Tarkov. Hunt's been such a fucking turbulent game for me. I want to like Hunt so badly, but there's literally like no reason to play it, and Crytek is never giving you reason to play it. At least in Arc Raiders, there's always like the loot grind to like just like get shit. You don't have that in Hunt. You play Hunt for the sake of playing the game, which in and of itself is like technically good game design, but you have no incentive. Did I get my cup? I did not get my cup. God damn it.
I packed a suitcase full of hush.
And I think my phone is connected. There we go. Beautiful. Off, I'm stuffed. Crazy. Wait, you play? I don't play some around it. I agree. I feel like there was always a reason to go out. Exactly. Randoms are friendly. Only in solo. I play trios. It's just straight up murder out there. That being said, I'm kind of glad randoms in the game are friendly, because like if you play it for more than 2 hours, you start to realize the problem isn't the people. The problem is the fact that there's like a bunch of robots that are making you waste your ammunition, because the arcs take so much fucking damage to go down. So everybody's in solo has kind of just agreed, like, we're just here to get shit. Let's not kill each other, or at least let's try to not force each other into fighting. Because sure, you and I can beat the piss out of each other, but as soon as the Rocketeer sees us, it's over. Recap of what we painted yesterday. My communicant, who is looking very snazzy. in those doughboy colors. I'm gonna have to get the back of those bullets before I forget. Single Yeoman, who was the test model for this color scheme, and he looks very good, in my opinion. I am gonna have to get a satin varnish, which I do have one. I just haven't put it on them. And Lieutenant, one-handing a trench shotgun, which I'm pretty sure the shotgun is actually quite small, but it's fine. It's like a 24 gauge or something. But yeah, advanced arcs are deadly. The fucking, I ran past the leaper the other day. That was very harrowing. I was sprinting. I had to sprint past the leaper to get to the extraction that my friends were closing, and they closed it before, or they were closing it before I was even in there. So I had to Indiana Jones roll beneath the door closing just to barely slide in, as the leaper was trying to fucking destroy my ass. That shit was stressful. I wrecked by one just now. That's so unfortunate. What else can I paint? I've been able to take out a leaper in my squad, but Jesus Christ, tanky as fuck. The fucking dude, the advanced arcs are so tanky, it's like not even worth engaging them. Like, it's insane how much it takes to kill them. And I get it, that's the point, but like, it makes me not want to even like be near them. I want to paint a stormtrooper. Sword's all curved. Makes me so mad. I thought I had more heretic units to paint, but I guess I don't. I mean, I have a few. Oh, this is my church cleric. I really don't like how he looks. He's also like too big. I'm kind of like wanting to paint a character today, but also like, so I have the Slaves to Darkness like commemorative model, and I kind of want to paint him, but also like I don't know how I want to paint my Slaves to Darkness, because I don't want to just do Iron Warriors. That's boring. So actually, let's go ahead and like go on the tab over here. You guys can join me. Properties. Come join me, won't you? Let's just look up Slaves to Darkness color schemes. I want to see what the good people of the world have ready. Make a bronze Iron Warriors. The Bronze Warriors? Yeah, no. I don't want to, like, because the thing about Slaves to Darkness is that they're majority metal anyways, so, you know, like, whatever. But also, like, I kind of just want to see what other people do. I do feel like I'm just going to fall back on doing an Iron Warriors color scheme, though. Because it's just so easy to do. It's pretty nutty. Purple does not look half bad, but I do not want to be Slaneshi lined. Oh no, your favorite color is green. All my armies I play are green, so I'm trying to force myself to do something different. I kind of want to do red, but I also like don't know. Pink, God no. So like, hold on, let me like, I kind of want to go for, so the entire idea behind the Slaves to Darkness that I'm favorite realm, you're acting like I know AOS lore. So like the thing I'm trying to go for is with my Slaves to Darkness is I really like Monster Hunter, specifically World. It's the best game ever. I'm not gonna take shit from any of you fucking losers, but the lore for the Slaves to Darkness that I was making is that they're monster hunters, and I was gonna have it so that way anytime a squad killed a monster, I was gonna buy that kit, hack it up into pieces, and use pieces of that creature's like skin as like armor, like you see in Monster Hunter. Like I'm trying to remember what I think it's the Rathalos set or Rathian set. Yeah, shit like this. That's a terrible picture. Slightly better, where it's just like the normal armor and then there's just scales and shit. That's what I'm trying to do. But I think it is just gonna end up when are we rating arcs though? You didn't fucking tell me you were gaming first off, so I'm streaming now. I saw you and the well, not you, but the two others, I saw them playing Peak. I didn't know you were on. I thought you had work today. Nah, you're bald. That's most unfortunate because I'm pretty sure I have the most amount of hair out of everybody in the group. But no, I think I'm just gonna have to paint them silver. I really don't want to. I'm probably just gonna go with it. Let's look at some Iron Warriors variant. It really is, which is what I really did not want to do, but I guess we're just doing it again. There would be a great realm for that. Dude, I don't fucking know about AOS lore. I don't care about AOS lore. You know, the only thing I care about AOS lore is, one, Sigmar threw Gal Moraz and it ended up in the fucking in the realm of chaos because he's an idiot. And two, Lady Olinder killed the Celestin Prime by aging him so much he turned into dust. Past that, I do not give a fuck about AOS lore. Bit of green. Well, they have green because that's Rathian. Rathian is a green dragon thing. Wyvern, whatever the fuck. That's why there's green. But it would be different based on whatever animal I killed. So like if I'm fighting Lizardmen, which one of my friends plays Lizardmen, and I'm just like ripping a dinosaur in half, the ghost that makes you old. I went to the ghost that makes you old. So unfortunate. What the fuck? Why is he dripped out? You know he had to do it to them. What the fuck? I love when people make cosplays of shit. Oh my god, it's so fucking goofy. Oh my god. What the fuck? I'm not clicking on TikTok because I'm gonna end up finding some copyrighted music. By the way, it turns out the soundtrack I've been playing, as far as I can tell, is not copyrighted. It was all the Fallout songs that I played that were copyrighted, so that was fucking great. Yeah, I guess we're doing Iron Warriors. Damn. You can make a squad base, kind of like what Kit Bash Chaos is doing. I cannot remember. That's funny. I know I've watched Hegarg. I know I've watched that, but I can't remember a single video. I guess Smooth Jazz streams. We're gonna be keeping the Smooth Jazz going for a while. I'm painting something. I don't know yet. I said I was gonna do Trench Crusade, but I also just might paint my Slaves to Darkness model and just bait everybody in the stream. It's a commemorative model. Looks super fucking cool. He's so wide, dude. Is this Warhammer Fantasy lore? Is this Warhammer Fantasy lore in a sci-fi coded to understand? What the fuck? What are you? Kyle, English. You're American. You should be good at that. He did like Nurgle Chariots and Coordinates. It's pretty fucking sick. Wide load lad. Dude, he comes with his own hazard lights when he starts walking down a fucking road. Oh, god damn it. I have to call somebody real quick. You guys go into the, what's it called? The waiting room. I'll be back real quick.
Kiss was just a favor, dear, a parting gift, a touch sincere, no promises, no future plan, just lips that briefly land. He tipped his hat and said so long, as if I'd hum a leaving song. He smiled the way they always true. You kiss someone to say goodbye, but sometimes it's a lie. The kiss was just a favor plain, a whisper wrapped in rain. 10 cents a dance I spin for tips, with rouge applied and aching hips. He comes each night, just drinks and leans, but never buys my scenes. He likes the way I fake the thrill, but won't foot half the bill. He watches while the others twirl, but I'm not that kind of girl. 10 cents a dance, but he gets 3, and none of them are me. $10 a dance, but he gets 3, and none of them are me, and none of them are me. The hotel knows our little lie, the creak of floors when lights run dry. It's heard our laughs, our whispered stay, then watched you slip away. The mirror kept our fingerprints, the curtain swayed with perfume hints. No clerk would ask, no bell would chime, but time still tells on time. I sign in with another name, but leave with just the shame. The hotel knows and never speaks, yet just the shame. The hotel knows and never speaks, yet creaks with all our weeks. The hotel knows and never speaks, yet creaks with all our weeks. Gloria in gold, she glides with eyes like secrets no one hides. She takes the floor and owns the light, while I just sit the He watched her twirl, forgot his drink, and I just vanished in a blink. She didn't steal him, no, not quite, but she was dressed in light. Gloria in gold, she glides with eyes like secrets no one hides. She takes the floor and owns the light, while I just sit the night. The waitress knows my name by now. She brings the coffee anyhow. I sit and stir my sugar slow, and let the jukebox flow. She never asked what made me cry, just tops me off and lets it slide. The booth still holds your denim ghost, right here where we loved most. Some strangers heal you more than friends, with pie and coffee
I've returned. Disconnected. It's connected now. Sorry about that.
The captain wrote in blue, so neat. His cursive curved and bittersweet. He spoke of waves and stars like me, adrift but brave at sea. He wrote
The fairies started preaching scripture of the shed. I can literally read it, yes. Nice. Sorry about that. This is what I was talking about. Oh wow, he's dusty. Like, I'm not a real big fan of how he looks, like with the mask with the beard sticking out. It looks like, and the mask is so small, it doesn't really fit over his face properly. And he's also just like slightly bigger than everybody. I know he's a character, but still, I don't know why he looks like that. He's like all metal, so he's olive drab mostly. Still shed help? No. Give him a shave then. It's too much 3D kit bashing. That's just 3D modeling, frankly, and I do not feel the desire to do that. What does that even mean? I don't know. God said shed was good. What is the weather forecast looking like tomorrow? Apparently it was gonna rain. I forget how to look at the weather on this shit. Okay, look over here, I think. There we go. Weather tomorrow is, if it loads. It was supposedly be a 35% chance of rain in 2 hours, and tomorrow it is going to after is. I had to go move a bunch of stuff from the backyard inside the house. It's nice, Grandpa. You had to take your meds. Little does Zia know that the shed was our spawning pool. I've looked in there recently. I haven't been to the shed in a bit, actually, because I've been busy with life. Still busy with life, even when people are gone somehow. Fucking exhausting. How's everyone's night? My legs fucking are sore. And going to work was not fun. I don't want to take tomorrow off because I'm already going to have to take 2 days off next week, but I'm very tempted. I also have shit I need to do around the house. And it would give me time to edit. Everybody ganks until the shit starts printing. Most unfortunate. really getting an alert of people asking, there's lights in the sky. What is that? Airplanes? Stars? The moon?
He promised me Tuesdays, but never showed. His voice would drift, then hit the road. I waited indoors, heels all wrong, still humming a half-written song. He sent me his letters, all unsigned, with sketches of kisses misaligned. A date with a maybe, soft and sly, and always a next time goodbye.
Was the sun rising west at 7:55 p.m.? Could not tell you. May or may not just be a nuclear bomb.
So here's to the dreams that barely breathe.
Giant fucking baby poo looking boy. Actually, I don't know if you could pull it off, but doing Rusted Metal on the sword like the Death Guard one would be cool. I kind of want to do that, but I also just like having the sword being clean because it's supposed to be a blessed weapon. But Rusted weapons also look sick as fuck. I just don't have any dirty down, or else I probably would be entertaining that idea more. Like, I enjoy battle damage, but there is such a thing as too much battle damage. Also, the sword has God on it. Gott mit uns. I can't have a weapon with God's name rusting. Now that's blasphemous. And not the good kind, like the video game. Haha, I'm so funny. God, why the fuck do you guys watch this channel? Hey, AJ. I find it weird how this chat tells me people's usernames and not their like actual like screen names or whatever you want to call it for YouTube. I am trenching my Crusade. I'm repainting my new Antioch army because I don't like how they look. So instead of going for the normal green I use, I'm going for baby poo green. Army green, yes. Army olive drab is the only channel where I've seen that genuinely prefer. What do you mean? Seen what? Unless I'm missing something. Am I missing something? I'm confused. The Swiss Guard, they've had rules. It's the Papal States Intervention Force. They get less ducats, but they get more glory. And they can refresh their glory in campaign mode. I forgot what I said. I did. Also because you've only sent like 3 messages, and one of them was talking about the rusted sword. And the rest was talking about the shed. I'm just glad to see a channel consistently paint Trench Crusade minis rather than riding the hype train every few months. Yeah. I mean, I haven't really ran into many channels that had done that. Like Ninjon is somebody who I really like, and like he struck the iron dead fucking cold when it came to Trench Crusade, but that's also because he was trying to make in my opinion, a very shitty point. I think he defended his point earlier, but his point was talking about how like 3D printed models have too much going on, and then he goes on and paints the fucking desecrated saint. He explained his reasoning for that in a different video, I think, but I can't remember what it was. I'm gonna go check my backyard again real quick because it's gonna rain, and I don't know if there's anything out there. I left.
Only the piano knows my sins, the wrong I sang, the truth within. Its ivory listens without pride. No need to run or hide. It's heard me lying, hum through pain, again and yet again. The man is gone, the stage is bare, but that old piano's there. Only the piano holds me close and never tells the ghost. Only the piano holds me close and never tells the ghost. I packed a suitcase full of hush. No slamming doors, no angry rush. Just left my earrings on the sill and vanished through sure will. The keys still dangle on their hook. danced in wartime boots and lace, a fragile laugh on every face. We spun through telegrams and tears while ticking off the years. He held me close like he might fade. The swing band played, the bullets stayed. And for a verse the world was gone, just rhythm keeping on. You don't need peace to find delight, just one soft hand at night. We danced in wartime, quick and brief, with love beneath the grief.
There were like 10 more pieces of wood outside. I had to move again. Ugh. Are you just talking about the fucking shed? God damn it. What's going on? I like the glitch with our usernames because it's plausible deniability. Supposedly it's gonna rain. The chance keeps dropping. So I'm pretty sure. I read glitch and I thought you were talking about like the animation studio or publisher, whatever they are. I don't even know what they are anymore. I think glitch is an animation studio. They're not a publisher.
I saw it when she touched his clothes.
All right, trying to remember where all of this olive drab goes. Sometimes I forget how crazy actual Catholicism is and how Trench Crusade really got inspired from it. And look at the jawbones of Saint Anthony. You think that's crazy? There's a fucking, I forget which pope it was. There's a pope who literally had the body of his predecessor exhumed, which means you take the body out of its grave to put it on trial for crimes it committed. And they literally dressed up the corpse as a pope again for the trial. Catholicism is crazy. Barn is more agricultural coded. Morris? I'm old. Let's say these things. What about the Bone Cathedral? That's like really common, honestly. I'm gonna be like, I'm not as impressed by that. How is this part painted on the Red Brigade model? I'm a soil science professor. Okay, sue me. I'm fucking with BAMs, okay? I am a soil science professor. What a fucking sentence. Is this a very fancy way of just saying you're a farmer with a PhD? Oh, here we go. Make a nice heavy imagery. I don't think they have art in here. No, they don't. So I'm gonna have to go look at the actual art thing. One event, the People's First Crusade, was the wildest thing in medieval Catholic history. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna be real. If you explained it to me, I probably would know. Red Brigade. Okay, yeah, they just painted it the same as the rest of the metal. There's very little cloth on this man aside from like his leather belts and shit. in his cape.
The man behind the melody, he never sang, just played.
Your poor farmers try to take the Holy Land. How did that go for them? Got slaughtered immediately after entering Turkey. Gotcha. I'm glad I'm glad to know it ended the way I thought it was going to.
That's just his quiet way. And though his voice was never strong,
Oh, aren't you like 18?
he wrote me into song.
I'm pretty sure the year predates your conception, brother. Like, I don't even think your parents were bumping uglies. Children's Crusade, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, does not need to hear about the Children's Crusade. No. Oh, I thought you were younger. I thought you were iPad kid era. Maybe not iPad kid. More like TV on the back of the driver's seat kid.
And though his voice was never strong,
Well, consists of iPad kid era, mid 2010s, basically.
into song.
Yeah, 2012 and onward.
The man behind the melody still hums inside of me. The man behind the melody.
I really don't need to get in on this cave, but if a majority of it isn't painted and I know about it, I'm going to be angry. There we go. Perfect. What consists of backseat car TV then? Yeah, if you were born in that weird period of like the end of the 90s and the beginning of the 2000s. You remember like those old the projectors where your teacher would roll it in, and they also had like a, what is it? They had like transparent slides they would put on it because it would shine a light on the slide and reflect it through a mirror onto the screen. That shit. Or like if your teacher would just roll out a TV and start playing Bill Nye. When cursive was in the curriculum for 1 year and then it was gone the next. I remember the car, the TV, the black projector thing. Exactly. So you're in that era. Which is a majority of the people who are here, actually. Same majority. It's actually not that many, I don't think. I think I have one of those in my classroom, to be honest. It's hilarious. The box TV on the cart was peak. Really was though. We had that for a long time. Do you have any favorite sub factions in Antioch, either color scheme or lore? It's kind of just Prussia, honestly. Prussia's the only sub faction I really care about.
He comes each night, just drinks and leans, but never buys my scenes.
New Antioch's just like fun in general. I don't really have like a favorite, I guess, outside of Prussia. Same as you can probably tell, most people like Prussia. They're the more fan favorite of the sub factions. And they're also just flat out better than normal New Antioch, which is crazy. The only movie I've seen watching in the car was a CGI Garfield movie. I can't remember what movies I've watched on the car TV. I watched a lot. I know that because we were always driving. The Red Brigade is also peak. They're okay. I like the models. I don't know if I particularly like the lore. Learned cursive in second grade, then 1 month into the new school year, broke my writing arm. That's so unfortunate. Hi, Garg. I had dad's old Atari growing up. My dad gave me his GameCube when he was in the military. I went to go live with him for a little bit. He just gave me his GameCube, and he didn't have the fucking SD save card or whatever the fuck it's called, where it actually, like, you know, saves your games. So every time we played a game, we always had to start from scratch. Eventually ended up getting one of those when we started playing Lego Star Wars, I think. And it was so funny because of that era. I didn't understand that. So because of that era of like your saves and all your fucking progress was saved onto a fucking card, I thought your progress saved onto a game. So me and my brother were playing Lego Star Wars a long time ago, and we beat the entire game. I think we didn't want 100% it, but we beat the entire game. And then we ended up getting a new copy of it or something. I don't remember why, but we ended up getting a new copy of it. And I was convinced. So we had the save SD card or whatever the fuck at this point. And I was convinced that the save file we were playing on was not our original save file because we hadn't played in forever. So we restarted fresh. So we basically 100% of Lego Star Wars twice. The secondhand market for GameCubes is gross and makes me so scared to break mine. Secondhand market for anything outside of like Japan for like retro stuff is pretty fucked up. I know it's a preference thing, but can we see another color of army? No, fuck you. You want to paint your own models? Paint your own models. This is how I fucking paint my guys. Going for the GameCube. Oh, the GameCube. Oh yeah, I saw that shit. I don't know what the fuck the point of it is, but sure. I distinctly remember the first nightmare I ever had was about the roller coaster scene in Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I don't remember if I remember my first nightmare. I remember when I was young and I lived in Hawaii, I just stayed up and I watched the sunrise. Like literally just like midnight and just stared out my window. I think that's probably when my parents, well, nobody saw me doing it, so not their fault, but I think that's when my parents should have realized that I'm possibly autistic. We must make Gabe immortal so he may be the last stand bastion against of decency in the gaming scape. I feel like Valve will be okay when he leaves or dies, not leaves, because he's not leaving. He's gonna have to die. There's a lot of fear of him dying, but I feel like Valve has ran autonomously so much at this point that they should be good. But let's again, there's also a real fear. You play 40K and you think you're autistic. No, I'm saying like when I was a kid, my parents probably should have realized I was autistic.
She takes the floor and owns the light while I just sip the night. He watched her twirl, forgot his dream.
How you doing, Broken? All good. What are we doing right now? I've been fine. Just painting. Also, I'm pretty sure the GameCube is more of a PC than a console. So it'll probably be closer to 1K. If it's 1K and it's better than my PC, I'll probably fucking buy one. Which is not hard to beat my PC. My PC shit. My only problem is if it's going to be a Steam Deck situation where things have to be optimized for it. Or if it literally can just run like a PC. That being said, I'm gonna still need my PC because I'm pretty sure the GameCube is not like an actual PC, and it can't do things like let me edit on DaVinci Resolve and shit. From what I understand, it's the middle ground between the two. Yeah, that kind of what the Steam Deck's whole thing was supposed to be for. Can I get a lore breakdown of your channel if there is one? Can I get a lore breakdown of your channel if there is one? Can you repeat the question a third time? So the automat can trip and ban you? Don't do that. I talked about it a long time ago, but yeah, you haven't been in any of the streams, I don't think. The Broken Tower is in reference to two things. It's in reference to tarot cards, because I really like Persona, and I find the Tower to be a very interesting card. And it's also a reference to well, this is where I got the name from specifically. It's not like, it has nothing to do with lore, but the other reference it's to is I had an orc in the Shadow of War game named Ishmas the Tower, and he was the baddest motherfucker I ever found while playing that game. He like shoved bombs down people's throats. It was so fucking good. Let's have cartridges. God, no. Now the OS is a modified Linux, so you can run other programs. Yeah, but now I have to learn how to use Linux, and I'm not a fucking femboy programmer. Iron with and iron without. Mostly just iron everywhere.
She brings the coffee anyhow. I sit and stir my sugar slow. And let the jukebox flow. She never asked what made me cry. Just tops me off and lets it slide. The booth still holds your denim ghost.
There we go. Good. Tell him about the shed. Shut up about the shed. Like, tell him about the Bacillon and his devious guitar licks. I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm confused. What are you talking about? Also, I feel like the chat's just slowly catching up now because I'm seeing other fucking things. I get the reference before time began. There was the cube, exactly. Hopefully with how they seem to be presenting it as a new OS built on Linux, hopefully not be as finicky and complicated as real Linux. Linux is like, I hate Linux. I just the entirety of it. Warner Brothers copyrighted the Nemesis system. Warner Brothers Games is apparently going under, so you know, who knows what's going to happen to the Nemesis system. But I believe the system is copyrighted by Warner Brothers itself, not Warner Brothers Games. You want a real thing that sucks? The combat system in For Honor is copyrighted. Don't you mean the Don Big Sillon? God, I forgot about this. I don't fucking work tomorrow. Notice how the shed comment was avoided. Yeah, because you're just saying shed. What do you want me to say? You said shed. Like, what? False believer. Brother, I own the shed. What do you mean false believer? It's in my backyard. I can go look at it right now. Like calling Christ a false believer. What? Bro, I started this.
The captain wrote in blue, so neat. His cursive curved and bittersweet. He spoke of waves and stars like me.
Oh, Jesus. I got work at 5 in the morning. You have work at 5 in the morning, you fucking loser. Wait, really? What do you mean, wait, really? What are you talking about? I'm confused. I don't know if the chat's going slow for me or what's going on. They hated the shed because it told them the truth. The shed thankfully does not speak, and if it does, you should probably run. I don't know. See ya, NC. No, it was slow. Gotcha. You think he has a Christ the false believer in his shed? What are you talking about? The shed doesn't speak. It shouldn't. It's an inanimate object. God, if I actually move to the Midwest, I'm gonna have to leave the shed behind. That's gonna make me so sad. I spent so much money on that shit. I don't even know what the joke is. I just joined and decided to roll with it. I have a shed, and I would occasionally leave to go to my shed on stream because that's where I keep my 3D printing stuff. And so whenever I would leave to go deal with the shed, people would start spamming shed in chat. And there's a member's video of me showing off my shed. Of course, the shed speaks. That's what the greater demon is for. Do not put demons in my shed. No 30,000 quadrillion years ago, there was the shed. People, you were at work, do something me. No, we watch stream. Well, I'd say don't get fired, Garg, but I also like fucking you do you. Do you think the shed stays in the yard because of 2 fears of what is created on this earth? No, the shed stays in the yard because it's too heavy to move its fat ass. Hey, so what are you painting? It is a Trench Crusade. It's the Red Brigade models. And then it's a 3D kit bash with his giant ass sword because I like giant swords. He definitely locks demons in the shed. You got me. That being said, yeah, this color scheme is very Nurgle looking. Yeah, Shed Cult got started because people decided it was funny, and they all unanimously decided it was funny. Because when you're a kid, you have the moments of like, guys, wouldn't this be so funny? And then everybody ignores you. When you're an adult, you realize you have complete free agency and nobody cares what you do. So everybody just goes in on the joke. I crown myself High Priest of the Shed Cult. Any objections? Me. No Shed Cult. He speaks the truth. He is the Messiah. I am not the Messiah. I think it's the other way around. I don't remember. Anyone play Dispatch? I say in heavy quotations play because there's very limited gameplay in that because it's basically a Telltale game. I say basically as if a bunch of the devs aren't from Telltale. Probably gonna stream till like 10 o'clock today, so I'll probably stream for another hour and a half because I got shit I need to do around the house. Is that the one guy from Breaking Bad? There's a lot of dudes from Breaking Bad. You're gonna have to be real specific. If you said that one girl, you actually would have narrowed it down to like 3 characters, but he said guy. There's a lot of guys. And Charlie too. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, Aaron Paul. Yeah, I think he's the voice of the main character or something. I don't remember. And Critical voices the Bat dude. Yeah, Aaron Paul. I'm pretty sure he voices the main character. I might be wrong. Charlie's in it. Yeah, he's the Bat dude apparently, which I haven't played the game, so I haven't really heard much of his voice acting, but as far as I can tell, he's actually doing an effort and not just speaking as himself. Jacksepticeye, I fucking have no idea he was in that. Sean just makes fucking guest appearances and everything at this point. See you, Grim. Probably just played himself, and that's all that matters, I guess. I didn't move the music. Fuck. I didn't move it in time. The shed. Your dream shed like. What the fuck are you guys talking about? Ritz, are you playing the game by yourself, you psycho? Yes, you fucking madman. What the fuck? Glad solos are nice in that game, or like I said, moderately nice. I feel like I painted on his mask. I did. I'll fix that later. I'm a gamer. Sure, bud. I would do 3v1 if it was required. I'm glad it's not. I'm glad they have solos in that game. Tomorrow the 14th, okay. Ritz, are you masochistic? Or masochistic? He probably is.
The crowd still cheers like they once knew.
My favorite thing in Arc Raiders is when you're like 1v1ing somebody in solos, and then after you down them, they say friendly. It's like, no, fuck you. You not get to call friendly after you try fucking beaming my ass.
The spotlight warms these tired bones. The band still plays those faithful tones. They don't know how.
You start something, you finish it. Exactly. You do not get to call for mercy when you try to beam me. That's not how that works. That being said, my friends have adopted the thing where if we get third partied while we're down, we start giving calls to the enemy so they can kill them. It's very funny. Kind of want to keep the sword silver. Thinking about it. Well, it's coming along beautifully. It looks a lot better than what it did. I really like this color scheme. It's literally just like Doughboy color scheme from like World War One. Still. Did you see it is mostly resin? They're making plastic kits now, but yeah, it's mostly resin. 3D printed stuff at the moment. I get why they started. They came out with Prussians first as their first plastic thing, but also at the same time, like you couldn't have done the actual models first. But they wanted to ride the hype of Prussians being the favorite sub-faction. That's why they were for it. Like I understand. I just like feel like it would have been better if they actually started with the actual kits.
Only the piano holds me close and never tells the ghost.
Eventually the entire game will be mostly plastic and there'll be like a few resin things they do. But they're not doing full warbands and resin anymore. Everything's going to be plastic. Oh Jesus, blew fucking air into the mic like an animal. I'm trying to fucking breathe out my nose. What's the difference between resin and plastic in terms of building? You want plastic. You think resin would be more accessible, but resin is also hard to deal with because you're dealing with fucking like chemicals. Resin is not easy to deal with. What shade of green is that? It would look like it would look great for my raptors. Hold on. It is Camo olive green, the model color by Vallejo, which they do still sell model color, I believe. But yeah, isn't it focusing? Camo olive green. It's basically like this is literally just doughboy colors: camo green and olive drab. The metal is a mix of 50/50 lead belcher and retributor armor. Guard, you keep saying hello, but like you haven't gone anywhere as far as I'm concerned. Color changing it to brass, just mixing silver and brass. I'm at work, remember? Yeah, you should remember. You should be fucking working. That's what you should be doing. What? I remember you're at work. I don't know if you do. The work boring? Fucking too bad. Person who loved season 2 of Vinland Saga, but I can't deny it was a very different vibe from season 1. It's pretty jarring. You're telling this to a dude who's never seen Vinland Saga. I don't like I don't know what to say. Like, did you just watch it? Is that what you're telling me? Or are you assuming I've seen Vinland Saga? Was it finally Kyle? I didn't see that. Where did Kyle talk about Vinland Saga? Oh, all the way up here. Jesus. Kyle, you're fucking... You blend into the background more than anybody. Holy shit. I didn't realize Vinland Saga is only on season 2. I thought it was more far along than that. What the hell?
Spun through telegrams and tears while ticking off the years. He held me close like he might fade. The swing band played, the bullets stayed. And for a verse the world was gone, just rhythm keeping on.
Forsmith sounds like he is dead. How can you sound like you're dead? That's just silence.
We danced in wartime, quick and brief, with love beneath the grief.
No, I'm here. Just playing shit. Really hoping that Fortress will expand upon the procession of the sick. Oh, you mean Factory Fortress? Will expand upon the procession of sacred affliction in a few years, bearing down on holy abominations without Caparoti's peak zealotry, face thy fears. I agree. However, the Caparote is peak. Not being able to wear one, kind of cringe. We don't wear the capirote to be fearless. We wear it because it's drip.
She wears my perfume now, the rose. I saw it when she
Hope that happens so I can steal a plastic holy icon shield for my homie. Nice.
the scent that lived upon my skin. Now
Are Sacred Affliction the only guys who get access to impervious items? I didn't read through all the war bands, but it seems like they are.
I once used to smile before he changed his style. She leaned the same with eyes cast
If God can just reset the earth and has done it before, then why is he just letting all the pain happen? Well, clearly you're not Christian or Catholic, so you wouldn't understand. But the reason for that being is because God respects mankind's free will. In a very short way of explaining it, and I'm not going to explain it any further because that gets into theology, and I'm not a theologian. There's so much pain in the world and stuff from scratch because it's a very nihilistic way of viewing it. Doing crowdsource build you a shed kits to build on stream. I don't know what the fuck that would look like. As Drake said, it's all in God's plan. Do not fucking speak of Drake in the essence of God. Never understood Christian. Like, why do you think that God hate you? God, okay, sure, Garg. Tell me you completely misunderstand Christianity without telling me you completely misunderstand Christianity. Sultan can get a Damascus armoring campaign, which is also gives a -2 in impervious. Okay. I assume all the other impervious stuff is campaign items and nothing related to a warband. Garg is currently playing the role of that one friend who took a late shift, so he can't come home. What the fuck, Kyle? What are these words? So he can't come to the bar in time with everybody, so just calls us and spends the last hour of work a bunch of drunk assholes on the phone. Impervious, I think the Grindstone Trench Pilgrims get them too. The only impervious one, gotcha. House of Wisdom can get -3 impervious through Damascus armor plus stolen holy icon shield. The entire point is that Christianity is God loves us, not completely reset the world. That's all I'll say before I summon Saint Nicholas for the holy right hook. Yeah, basically. Once again, God respects free will. That's the entire point of Christianity and Catholicism.
He wrote me into song. The man behind the melody still hums inside of me.
Isn't the original sin why we follow God, etc.? Because the OG humans done messed up and we must repent now. So this is my interpretation of the Bible. We're talking about religion now, so I guess we're going to be talking about this. My interpretation of original sin is that the idea of like the apple in the Garden of Eden or whatever, it was always like a choice, heavy quotations. It was a choice. Either mankind can live with God in heaven and be in a perfect utopia, or they could not, but in doing so without living in a utopia, without living in a world where they have everything they need, they also have free will in a way. Temptation to get into theology discussions is too strong for me to resist. I'm just trying to explain to Garg why God does not, in fact, fucking hate everybody. Actually, fantastic interpretation, not gonna lie. Well, that's like the whole thing. Like, it's the argument that I hate. Okay, we're talking about religion now, fuck. I've said this before, I'm not particularly religious, but I'm also not like atheist. I'm tending to speaking agnostic, but I just prefer Christianity. My logic was he preferred oranges over apples. That's fucking stupid. But like, I always hated people. Garg, that is, I'm not reading that. Anyways, has the most Indian thing I think I've read in a while, and that's crazy. Where was I going with this? There was no free will without the tree of knowledge of good and evil in Eden. Exactly. And they ate from the tree and they gained knowledge, and through knowledge you gain free will. Oh, what the hell type of night did you have? He's usually stalking people in the woods or apparently arguing about religion. But yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. I remember, or like the main argument I get for like Christianity or Catholicism, I'm just gonna say Catholicism because I'm Catholic. The main argument I give against Catholicism a lot is like, if God loves everybody, then why doesn't he ever intervene? It's like, because he respects free will. Because if he didn't fucking respect free will and we just lived under his rule constantly, he would not be a god, he would be a tyrant. That is what he's trying to avoid. It is humanity's choice whether or not they want to join God in the kingdom of heaven or join the devil in the kingdom of hell. He respects humanity's autonomy. For better or for worse, humanity chose to not live in the garden and they chose to live on earth. You get the good and the bad of free will. That is the entire point. And it's not even necessarily that life is a test to see whether or not you're a good person and you could join God in heaven or join the devil in hell. It's just, how do you want to live your life and how do you want it to go when you die? Do you want follow God's tenets or don't follow God's tenets? It's your choice. I get the free will part, but what about the pain and the penance part? That's mostly Catholicism. It's a Catholic thing, if really, out of anything. Like, it's not really that prevalent in Christianity. It's more prevalent in Catholicism. It's all mostly just a roundabout way of just like trying to understand the pain that Christ went through. Because Christ went through a lot of shit, dude. The Holy Wars is just because people fucking fight each other. Like, what do you want me to tell you? My friend explaining modern paganism to another friend, and it turned into a theology lesson. That's just because modern paganism is just like wrong. I would like to hear somebody's argument on it, but for me, it's just like, what do you mean modern paganism? Like, what, you shit in the woods? I'm confused. What's the game here? What's the plan? Because it's not something like you believe in the Norse gods or something. I know it's more complicated than that, but you know, how do you get in there? That's the only part I don't like. It's so much self-pain. It's not. That's a personal choice that you can do, Garg. Like anything in religion, you don't have to follow everything. Not to dunk on pagans, but I have no idea how it's coming back. I didn't even know it was coming back until like yesterday. I thought it was like a joke when someone said like modern pagans. I'm like, what do you mean modern pagans? You guys got wiped out by the Romans like 1200 years ago. Actually longer than that.
10 cents a dance, but he gets 3, and none of them are me, and none of them are me.
I don't get. It was funny. Like I remember talking to my friend when you don't have to be a monk, Garg. Exactly. You don't. It's a personal choice how far you want to dedicate yourself to your religion or not. But it was funny when we were doing Hunter. Also, not the Romans. The last of the pagans were wiped out by the time of Charlemagne. So yeah, 1200 years ago then, something like that. So much depression and oh God, forgive me, as people do. It's a religious choice. My friend's Hellenic apparently. How? What the fuck does that mean? What? Anyways, I remember having this discussion with my friend when we were doing Hunt of the Reckoning, which is a setting where like God is real, angels are real, and you fight vampires. And I had to have an argument with my friend because like he wanted to. Your friend is he worships what? Okay, sure, whatever. I'm all with saying like parts of my religion can be like admitting that parts of my religion could be wrong or not up to somebody's taste. But if you're telling me that you worship the Greek gods, that's just no. All right. Anyways, I can't even fucking remember what I was thinking about. Let's talk about religion again. Just looking through, trying to remember what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, Hunt of the Reckoning. My character wanted to play like basically a modern pagan where and he had like a hand axe and he basically prayed to Odin before battle. I'm just sitting here and I'm staring at him like, okay, let's go ahead and rewind. We were playing Hunt of the Reckoning. We were playing a vampire hunting game. It is literally stated in the rules of the game, God is real. And you're telling me your guy worships Odin? No. Like I just told him, like, no. Do not piss off God. He's real in this setting. I don't care how you feel about him in real life. In this setting, he's very real. In comparison to God, we are but worms, but we are his worms. So it's all good. We're all dogs in God's hot car. We are all dogs in God's hot car. I love that one so much.
Gloria in gold, she glides with eyes like secrets no one hides. She takes the floor and owns the light while I just sit the.
If you want to have any part of like Christianity that you want to disagree with, apparently Odin is a gangrel Mathalusia in World of Dark. What the fuck? Kyle, is it a vampire thing? What am I reading?
And I just vanished in a blink. She didn't steal him. No, not quite.
Don't know much about Hunter, but it sounds like a fun character. Don't give him any blessings or anything, but let him hit stuff with his axe. Yeah, but it was a thing of like he was making a point to be worshiping Odin. I'm just sitting here, it's just like, no. 4th gen vampire. Okay. I don't know how far along that is in the fucking vampire tree, but I'll believe you. I really do hope we get more Sacred Order of the Dragon lore. It's gonna be so fucking sick.
Gloria in gold, she glides with eyes like secrets no one hides.
There we go. Basically done, actually. Oh no.
Takes the
Some touch-ups I gotta do.
and owns the light while I just sit.
Apparently the trailer for season 2 of the Fallout show came out. I don't know if any of you have seen it. I just want Vlad to be an immortal vampire fighting for Christ despite knowing he's going to hell for it. That's what I was talking about last stream. I like the character concept of like a very faithful Christian or Catholic or Christian vampire coming to grips with what they are and the fact that they're an abomination in the eyes of the church and God, but they're still faithful. Such a compelling character.
The waitress knows my name by now.
What the hell are we doing? We're doing something, all right. A million heretics staked in the hills of Wallachia. It's such a good fucking line. A million heretics impaled on the hills of Wallachia. Like, god damn. I want Order of the Dragon to come out, and I want them to be the ones who introduce cavalry into the game. I know people want fucking winged hussars. I don't care. Fuck that. Vlad deserves a horse. I'm gonna go check on my dog real quick because it's starting to get close to his bedtime.
Just tops me off and lets it slide. The booth still holds your denim ghost. Right here where we love most. Some strangers heal you more than friends. With pie and coffee ends. The waitress knows my name, my shame, but never plays the blame.
I have heard the dev said somewhere winged hussars are going to be vampires. Nice. The Order of the Dragons are winged hussars, are they? I don't remember. How much of my history of that time frame that I forget. God damn it. Garrett fucked off.
The captain wrote in blue, so neat. His cursive curved and bittersweet.
So get angry. One thing I don't understand is why everyone fighting Muslims and Christians each other, like you already know that they are all contacted, but you are fight. What? It's so hard to read this. Why is everyone Christians fighting each other? Why are Muslims and Christians fighting each other? Because we've been doing that for a fucking 1,000 years already, so we might as well keep going. Also, if you should get any cavalry, it should be Mamluk and Safavi robo horses. I don't know anything about the fucking Mamluk lore. I don't know what any of that is. Like the other day I learned is that he's like an or they're there because apparently they're a group of people, not one guy. They're automatons or something. I had no idea about any of this shit. They want the same resources, strategic coalitions, or holy relics. Exactly. Also, it's a war game. We need a reason for people to fight each other. That's the point. Why is New Antioch fighting New Antioch? Because they are running under different orders. Why are Heretic Legions fighting the Court of the Seven-Headed Serpent? Because the Court of the Seven-Headed Serpent are dickheads. Also, the Sultanate blames the Christians for the Hellgate. It blames. It's not even blames. He's just correct. Like, sure, it was only the Knights Templar who did it, but that's not the point. Thank you, Knights Templar, because one man came and said that their total is only one true God. So the Muslims fight Muslims and Christians fight Muslims in real life, not in Trench Crusade. Sure, it's a lot more than just that. Ronald McChungus, I should ban you just because of your name. How many Iron Warriors do you have? Like 4,000 or 5,000 points worth, probably. Depends if we're not counting legends or not. The Black Grail just go yummy, basically. The Black Grail goes yummy, and Beelzebub Beelzebub is their #1 enemy. It's literally that meme of like the kid playing with something and then the dude's behind him. I hope you fucking die, Beelzebub. I think Trench Crusade needs a Shed War ban. I'll throw a brick at your head. This is a threat. At the bottom of my water bottle, and it's starting to taste like metal. Hell yeah. Ugh. I don't understand. I mean, I kind of understand. I don't understand why metal water bottles don't have a plastic lining on the inside, so it stops your water from tasting like metal. Because that's what they do in soda cans. I don't want to have to flex seal my water bottle. Trench Crusade, Allah and the Trinity are the same guy, but IRL they're pretty different. They have not confirmed whether or not Allah and God are the same person in Trench Crusade, and it's best they keep it that way. I know they're never going to, but I would really like art of a Metachrist. Like official art of what one of them looks like. You play any Necromunda? No, because I don't hate myself. If I'm gonna play a different war game that isn't like the farthest I've gone into the GW Specialist games is like Kill Team. I don't like Necromunda. There's nothing about Necromunda I like. I don't like any of the gangs. There's like some one-off models that look cool, like the Water Cartel dude, and that's pretty much it. Also, please pick up the Fallen Paint bottle. No, it's gonna stay there. You know what? There you go. Fuck you, Morris. And you know what? I'm gonna bump the table by accident. It's gonna fall over again. You know, I'm not into Necromunda. I don't find it interesting. Also, Necromunda, I feel like I talked about this yesterday, where it's like the 40k lore doesn't matter. But if we want to talk about like actual lore breaking shit, I feel like Necromunda is just like insane. Oh, and God the Father and the Holy Spirit are the same thing. It's just that we don't believe that Jesus is the Son of God, even though he's the Messiah. Jesus is the Messiah according to Christian doctrine, not to Judaistic or Islamic. Fight of a true Iron Warrior. Yeah, I'm fucking very petty. That's why I really like the Iron Warriors. Yeah. There's also just like me not understanding a majority of like Islam and Judaism. I've tried to do research into Islam just because I'm curious. I've looked not into Judaism at all. Jesus is the Messiah in Islamic doctrine. Is he? source. And don't say the Quran. Like, give me a line. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of anyone gang, but it's genuinely so much fun to play the game. If nothing looks good to me, I don't play it. Which is why I like really struggle to get into ALS. Because Skaven models look like shit. Slaves of Darkness are kind of growing on me. I just like the Chaos Warrior aesthetic. I don't look cool, but I found 3D printed proxies that make them look better. Called Isa, which translates to Messiah in Arabic. They really just flipped around 3 words and just said, yep, that's him. Yeah, Jesus is a prophet of Islam. Apparently he didn't die on the cross either. Okay, well, fucking sure. You're gonna get me into a whole discussion on Islam because I've done a lot of research into it, and there's parts of it I really disagree. Obviously, I disagree with it. I'm Catholic, but there's parts I really disagree with. But I'm not trying to turn this into a religious discussion because it's your religion. Believe what you fucking want. Whether or not someone disagrees with it should not define you as a fucking person. Believe what you want, and I'll believe what I want. Looks are so cool. Though, what the fuck do they even look like? There's no model for them. It's like real life, they were like mercenaries, right? What the fuck? Oh my god, this is official? Hold on. Who the fuck is this guy? There you go. Better. What the fuck? Why? Why is he so big? Legion of the Demon Zalambour. You cannot be dying to a French sounding demon, man. Zalambour. Fuck off. Emerge from the Hellgate. And now for something completely different. Jinn Hunter, now you'll understand. No. So the Mamluk are still like human, right? Or no? Because someone told me they were robots, and I heard about the artificial horses. But they're still human, assumedly. I love this fucking concept art of him. He looks so goofy. They're not making pennies anymore. I saw human, but their horses are robots. I think they should all be robots. Wait, why is Necromunda insane lore breaking? Why is there's just a bunch of shit on the planet? Because Necromunda itself has to be its own setting, but in the fucking minds of GW, it also has to kind of like compete with 40k. So there's just a bunch of like crazy shit on Necromunda. And it's like a hive world, so you know there should be a bunch of random shit, but also I can't remember. There was like one thing that I read. I can't remember what it is. God. That's just a brazen bull. This is incorrect, Etsy. Necromunda is just Detroit. Yeah, but Detroit isn't like holding nukes. I love this art of the Iron Wall. It's so good, dude. I love how these two giant ass fucking gate guardians just keep each other company. The Sultanate is so fucking interesting. Also, apparently this dude's like 8 feet tall. I think I didn't realize Crusader Knights were fucking massive. Look, the Paladins are huge. You'd never guess because of how they look, but I know the Paladins are massive. But I had no idea Crusader Knights were also massive. God, there's so much fucking aura going on in this art. I fucking love. We're just gonna look at Trench Crusade art now. because I am gonna stop streaming soon. Not soon, but like at the start of the next hour, I'll stop streaming. Just like even Azebs look good. Like look at that. That's such a fucking vibe. It's so good looking, man. Also, it's funny. Like I was looking at Mike Franchina's. He has an ArtStation account, I guess. And the Trench Pilgrim was posted 7 years ago. Like, that's how old this setting is. He was coming up with this shit 7 years ago. I love this art piece of just the fight going on. My only complaint about Trench Pilgrims is that they don't wear shoes. I hate open-toed models. Also, the fucking Maximilian Knight. Like, what? What the fuck is this? This was really great shit. Fucking Procession of the Plague or whatever. You see the new art for the 1.0 book? I did take a look at it. Let me open it up again because we might as well look at the 1.0 book because there is some art in there. I forget if it's in the digital rule book or if it's in the Warbands book. Also, I know they talked about this, the thing on the front cover. I forget what it's called, and I really want to know more about it. Yeah, the Cardinal of Melodies. Also, just these little diagrams are so fun. Swiss Guard, Heavy Mechanized Infantry are amazing. They are. I saw that art. That art was fucking awesome. Look at this shit, man. God. Like these diagrams, I love these. I love how they look so much. I wish they did them for everything. Like what is even going on here? Obviously nothing good. What the fuck? What? This is so funny because it looks like a side scroller drawn like this. Oh yeah, here we go. The fucking Sultan like Griffin shit or whatever the fuck's going on over here. Like, also yeah, they just have airships. My favorite thing was somebody asked on the subreddit, "What's this on the bottom?" And everyone's like, "It's a gun." Like, what do you think? It's a fucking gun. Hello, literal black grail. Tactical fetus. I love it. We'll have no idea what it does. It's so funny. Look at this shit. Blood Rain is like the most sick fucking aesthetic. God, dog with the fucking nutsack. I thought he was throwing up a gang sign. I'm not even gonna lie. All these diagrams make everything like so much easier for people to understand, and I'm so glad they spent time doing that and not just putting like normal art in the book. And just shit like this looks so good. I remember someone was asking me if I got into Forever Winter. I would really like it if first off Forever Winter was done, but also just like I want to run a TTRPG campaign set in either Trench Crusade or Forever Winter's world. Because it's just so fucking cool looking. Was there a person on that wheel? No, it's just the wheel. It's wild you can get to a point where you have 22 models in a warband. I did to make a little photo studio thing so I can take high quality pictures of my black rail dudes. Early Christians had way too many gang signs. I I spent so many hours on them. I think they look good, but every photo I take of them looks ass. It could also just be whatever camera you're using, and I assume you're using your phone. Ah, look at this fucking shit, man. What the hell? Base of New Antioch. You can promote yeomen to be elites. Good. And then meanwhile, all these other assholes have all these restrictions. You can promote a fucking artillery witch? That's so insane. God, this art looks so fucking good, man. Also, just like the No Man's Land assassin. This is just a thing. That dog got a tank splitter. What he doing with that? Does he? I know it says die or day, but it says DEI, and that just makes me laugh. Angel of Mercy, yes, Angel of Mercy. That's what they're called. I must go. My love, may the winds let us meet again. All right, Fluff. I'm probably not gonna be on for much longer, anyways. Oh wow, actual tank. Ew, why does it have actual camo? That's cringe. It should just look burnished and crazy. That being said, tank. Hell yeah. Is that Prussia? That is Prussia, isn't it? Starting to hit the end of the art. Oh, no, that's the actual screenshot. Oh, hey, they made the thing. Fuck yeah. I can never take the lieutenant model in this game seriously, just the way he's posted up constantly and is like, does not care about a fight. And it goes up. The last thing, whatever this fucking says. Note: if quotas aren't met, enlistment will not be voluntary. The Ministry of Propagation of Virtue. I'm pretty sure it's the fucking secret police of New Antioch. That's so funny. If quotas aren't met, enlistment will not be voluntary. That is a warband. PDF. I'm assuming they're gonna update the campaign rules eventually, unless the full rulebook is just the campaign rules as well. I know I saw some campaign stuff in there, but I don't know if it was the full campaign rules. Also, just like these little like seals that they have for every faction, I love these so fucking much. Lieutenant stared into the abyss and it blinked. God, I love this shit so much, man. Sniper Priest, my goat. Giving him -1 in melee so he can't use pistols, you bastards. I love this art of the shock troopers. You just got this dude heroically posted up holding the flag, and then the guy to the left of him just got turned into fucking hamburger helper. It's so good. Yeah, here we go. The Papal States. This is so so I thought he was holding a machine gun. He's not. That's a shotgun with a very fucked up grip, but he's a heavy mechanized infantry, so he doesn't care. That being said, the size of this shell is fucking I could not even begin to imagine. Like, this is probably like a 2-gauge shotgun, dude. We've passed 4 gauge. This is 2 gauge. Oh, here we go, the coked out Chua. They made the eyes so intense on this guy. Put the heavy shotgun. Fucking it's an obese shotgun. I never understood the whole hands on the walls unless it's supposed to be stigmata, but still. It's crazy. Nope, can't show that because that's titty. Try and anchorite, one of the best fucking models in the entire game. So goddamn good. You always use the wheel. You always break someone on the wheel. I like how like it's supposed to be, yeah, Sacred Affliction. He's supposed to have like leprosy or something, but he honestly, like, despite the fact he's wearing this, probably the cleanest looking dude out of anybody in this setting so far. There we go. That's Cavalcade of the 10th Plague. Oh, hey, look, a lamb that has multiple eyes because Jesus Christ. You see, the reason why we use 2-gauge shotgun is because it represents the dual nature of Christ. Why do you use a 2-gauge? Because they don't make a 1-gauge. Oh god, this is so good. He has all that shit about Gog and Magog. God, look at that man. Fucking like Islamic shrine covered in barbed wire. There's just a dude dead outside. I love this little dude down here that the alchemist has. He looks so sad. Oh yeah, where's the, I love this, where's the ability? Yeah, here we go, line of GB or pin. When an enemy model is down that has a 40mm base or less, it's not allowed to stand up if it's within 1 inch of a line of Jabir, because it's just beating the shit out of you. It's so fun. You're literally getting Mo ulted from Deadlock, just smacked for 5 seconds straight. It's so insane how like much they're able to convey that these things are like living in constant pain, just by like just having them bleed everywhere, and also just like their folds and their skin is so red that it looks like it's just ready to burst with blood. God, I love the fucking alchemist creatures. By the way, House of Wisdom just like 50 million fucking things they can get, like holy shit. And then you can get a fucking homunculus. Brazen Bull just steps on you. It does. It's so funny. And then there's even more shit that you can get. Like, oh my god, House of Wisdom has such a long rule set. Yes, the Heretic Legions. I love these guys so much. Am I calling tomorrow? I'm starting to think about it more and more. I don't like, I mean, like you're saying this, I know why my legs are sore. It's because I went and took my dog for a walk and he was running the entire time, yanking on his leash. God, look at this, man. This is how it feels to chew 5 gum. Holy shit. I'm assuming these little things are the signatures of everybody who's making different art pieces. Yeah, like MF, MM. And MF means Mike Franchina, which is definitely Mike. I will forever hate what they did to the Heretic Priest for the official model. It looks nothing like this, and it's so fucking sad. Oh, hello, Chorister. Also, just love the Heretic Legionnaire. Trooper, technically speaking, it's still a Legionnaire to me.
No future plan, just lips that briefly land. He tipped his hat and said so long, as if I'd homily.
I fucking love Anointed so much. How fucked up and evil they look. It's so good. Also, I know it's like a devil thing or like a hellish thing. I don't know, but like I always get confused by the one boob when it comes to armor, because Slanesh does this a lot as well. Tactical fetus again. Is it a grenade? An unholy relic? Field rations? We may never know. It's funny, I've talked about writing stuff for Trench Crusade, and I keep trying to think about what the point of the tactical fetus is. I assume it's an unholy relic. or like some sort of a fetish / effigy that they use. 1 gauge represents Christ being the one true Lord, Savior. 2 gauge represents the nature of Christ, and 3 represents the Trinity. 4 gauge represents the 4 Gospels. You're really trying to make something out of this, ain't you? God, the Heretic Naval Raider, so good. I'm glad they're not going for a completely rusted overlook for every single one of the Legionnaires. They use a lot more, not patina, I forget what it's called. When copper oxidizes and stuff like that, I think it's called patina. Where's my Lord of Tumors at? He ain't here. I don't see him right now. God, this dock is so disgusting. Oh Jesus, people are naked. They did such a look at this fucking thing, man. They did such a great job with the fucking Great Hunger. Not Great Hunger, what am I saying? Black Rail. The Great Hunger is also good. Papacy and Treasure Crusade did it, so I might as well. That's fair. Literally have ammo monks. I didn't realize Corpse Guards had the bodyguard shit.
He watches while the others twirl, but I'm not that kind of girl. 10 cents a dance, but
Who got the jump scare?
And none of them are me.
Wait, you got 4 Heralds of Beelzebub? I didn't even know that. What the fuck? I know there's 0-0, but still, what the hell? Amalgam, my beloved. 6 ranged weapons is so fucking funny. I didn't realize he gets -2 dice on injury rolls. That's crazy. What the fuck?
10 cents a dance, but he gets 3, and none of them are me. And none of them are me.
I like how majority of the Black Rail stuff boils down to bug with human head. It's still awful, but holy shit. Also, that effigy is definitely alive. Has anyone tried modeling a Great Unclean version of an amalgam? I assume not. But I also haven't seen anything on the subreddit. I didn't like the sorcerer at first, but honestly, this model's kind of growing on me as time goes on. 6 arms and the poses he's hitting. Oh no, just do it for me. Oh, didn't the Ophidian rifle get buffed? Ignores cover and ignores long range for 30 inches. And you get +1 dice when hitting something in cover and long range. You get -1 dice the closer something is, I think. No, instead of adding -1 dice. Add +2 dice to roll with both modifiers. Literally just a sniper. And it doesn't even get anything extra, it's just you just hit better. Sorcerer pose. Pretty good. I like that one. I don't remember which one is it. Wrath? One of them is, I think it's Wrath. It's the common of Lucifer. Oh no, it's this one. The lightest Samael, I think. I might be wrong. Wrath.
The hotel knows and never speaks, yet creeps.
Oh, did I skip past Wrath? It's Pride? Oh, is it Pride? So it was Light of Samael. This is the oh wait. Those two Pride the Fall. Oh, my dog's barking at me. It's time for bed. I'm gonna go take him to bed real quick.
Gloria in gold, she glides with eyes like secrets no one hides. She takes the floor and owns the light while I just sip the He watched her twirl, forgot his drink, and I just vanished in a blink. She didn't steal him, no, not quite, but she was dressed in light. Gloria in gold, she glides with eyes like secrets no one hides. She takes the floor and owns the light while I just sit the night.
Court of the Seven Shedded Serpent. Shut up. The dogs are outside. Warning again. Get the muzzle. Gotta get the muzzle. Okay, bro. I just let you run at the speed of fast. Gotcha. It was Light of Samael. Straight line of sight. 32. Yeah, you didn't get sent back. Okay, gotcha. Such a funny thing. I don't know if they list it in the warband. Right, this is models. All just sub-factions. Where is... Here we go, Desecrated Saint. Yeah, here we go. This is the auras. Aura of Sloth was the craziest one. Yeah, minor hits become down results and surpasses machine armor and shit like that. That's
The booth still holds your denim ghost.
I don't remember what the rest of them do because Aura of Sloth is so goddamn crazy. Aura of Pride, 1 blood marker with every enemy within 8 inches when your activation ends. Pretty good. Aura of Greed, enemies within 12 inches of the Desecrated Saint that take the charge action must charge the Desecrated Saint. Desecrated Saint also, first off, just amazing art. Like, holy shit, this is so good. Also, what is this? I don't think it goes off as a weapon. Here it is. The bow of Leith or Leth, however you fuck you're supposed to pronounce this thing, is fucking wild. +2, yeah, they get +2 injury dice or ignore armor. With while it has assault. And then just get a fucking 2-cost spell to just teleport across the fucking map. I think it used to cost 1, now it costs 2. It was brutal, turn 1. Round 1, I mean. Free bow of Alamut basically is what it is. It's not free. You still have to hit blood markers on something, but you don't have to get the blood markers on something. Somebody else can. This is such a weird spell to use because you can spend 6 blood markers on something to get -3 injury modifier on something, which theoretically is good, but also just bloodbath is just better. I think mathematically speaking, you roll 3d6 and you add them all together, and that's an average of 9. If you really want to like actually hash up the 50-50, it's technically an average of 12 actually, somewhere close to that. So I don't know the point in using this. I guess it has no range, but now it's just bloodbath. I love how court works. I just don't have any models for them that I like. And it's literally just going to end up being playing Imperial Knights, take a Desecrated Saint, take a Praetor, take a Hunter of the Left-Handed Path. Hunter of the Left-Handed Path, it's not related to Path of the Beast, right? Yeah, because left-handed path. Left-hand path, whatever. Can't recall. I'm starting to be a corpse, and the pain in my legs are... It's not pain. I need to stop saying pain. Not pain. Technically speaking, it's pain, but still. The pain in my legs is starting to hit me. I wanted to stream earlier, but I was busy. This dude is still so fucking insane looking. Like, holy shit. The art in this game is so goddamn good. His head smushed. The only art I feel like I don't like is the War Prophet. It's just too, like, I don't know how to describe it. There's no presence with this. That's Scanner Barkley, whatever. Scanner Barkley. Oh, it is. I love this dude just sitting in the fucking thing. To be honest, I want to try Court as my second army, specifically Wrath, because I love hitting things in melee. I wanted to do Court just because I love the Desecrated Saints so much. And it would give me another health action to paint. Also, just Trench Ghosts. God. They somehow made them look cooler than I thought they would have. By the way, Trench Ghosts got hit with another fucking nerf, and we still don't have Battlefield Looters back, so, you know, thanks, Factory Fortress. Appreciate it. Also, this art of Alamut, it's so good, man. I don't know how to describe it. Just, it's so beautiful. The fact that the building is either painted or reflecting the light behind it, and you can't really tell. It's so fucking amazing. It also kind of reminds me of Arc Dragon Peak from Dark Souls 3. Janissary is up to some shit. We fuck. What the hell? Oh, it's fan art. My god. That's crazy. I have no idea where this art's from. This might be old Mike Franchino art. I can't tell. God, the amalgam is so fucked up. It's a fucking world where this dude exists in the same place as this fucking thing. My god, man. God, you'd hate fighting this. The fucking little proboscis that it has everywhere. Fucking inject people with malaria. It's just a face of pure fucking evil. Like, just soulless eyes. And it's fucking... all the nozzles on his mask just make it look so inhuman. There's this fucking mad lad who looks like a literal fucking angel. And he's just high off of every drug he can find. Oh yeah, here we go. I love the witch burner. I love his rule is that he can't run. He can only walk. Which is actually a lot more devastating than people think. Also, whatever the fuck is going on with the Temple of Metamorphosis. Who, I'm gonna go ahead and go off of a limb and assume these guys are heretics just looking at them. Still so fucking. Like, my god.
Promised me Tuesdays, but never showed.
Oh my god, why is somebody making a 3D model of this? Don't. Oh my lord. They worship the thing in Hell's boiler room. Yeah, the fucking door, dude. God, sleepiest guy. I'm heading off. I'm gonna head off too in a bit. I can feel the tiredness starting to hit me as well. I'm just looking at Trench Crusade art at this point. It's just too good not to love. Even fan art, it looks so good. I always love this art of the Hell Knight with the candles floating around them. So fucking menacing. And then this art of the artillery witch. The TikTok, so I can't actually. Oh yeah, my boy. He's so disgusting. Then the soup. Look at him. Hey buddy. Oh, unfortunate lost. I was gonna get off in like 10 minutes. I could feel the EP starting to hit me. I'm just looking at Treasure Crusade art now. I painted a little bit earlier. What is this? I really like that. Wow. I love the dude just chugging away. It's so good. It's like emote in the Treasure Crusade Discord. It's so funny. I think it's called like Chug React. It's like there's so much to love about the Lord of Tumors. He's so fucking hideous. My god. I assume I need to sleep soon anyways, and if you're streaming, I won't sleep. Well, I'm getting off, so don't worry about that. You'll be sleeping, alright. Also, the Goetic Warlock, first off, it's a fucking damn shame he doesn't have a model, which is insane that he doesn't have a model. But also, he's just like... God, I fucking love how he looks. And also, just the story behind them of them being, like, incredibly faithful people who were taken to hell and tortured until they fucking... I don't know how you would describe it. Retract their faith from God. And then their souls are damned for all of hell and they get turned into this fucking thing. You also can't escape melee with them. Because once they grab you, they literally cannot let go. And they'll just drag you down to hell with them. So awful. Oh, here he goes. Fucking bow man. Oh my god. And whatever the fuck this is supposed to be, which I'm pretty sure there was lore on this at some point. I don't know why this looks so goofy to me. This suit gives me nightmares, as it should. I love this art so much. So good. You see the dudes carrying the cross in the background. All these guys are armed. These guys are carrying artillery cells. This is a fucking... This is definitely a communicant in the background. Also, wife. Wife. I love her. I love everything about her. She looks so fucking cool. If I remember correctly, I don't know who Ben is, but I don't want to be him. Chucketh Ben off. I love the artillery witch so much. I'm so mad they didn't make the heretic priest look like this for the official model. It's such a fucking crime, dude. People have already made models that look like this too. So like, I don't know why they just didn't do it. I will say, I think the Trench Cleric is like the worst looking fucking thing in New Antioch, which is saying something. Like, I do not vibe. I like how it doesn't even fucking, here we go. I do not vibe with this man at all, honestly. I think you're far better off just making your own. Those trench moles? What the fuck? So goofy. Oh yeah, this art of a bunch of tiny little trench pilgrims trying to kill a naval raider. It's so fucking funny. It's like playing Castle Crashes and you're fighting a boss. Oh shit, someone made a tank. What the hell? A lot of people have made tanks. Probably the same tank. Fucking PS2 Observer. Oh yeah. Fucking print up is ridiculous. Fucking Kingpin. I remember when I was talking to my friends. I forget if it was me or somebody else. I think it was somebody else. It might have been me. It was definitely me now that I think about it. I couldn't remember Kingpin's name, so I called him fucking Pigbank because I literally just could not remember. We all started dying. The main villain of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is fucking Pigbank. God, that was so funny too. He's so wide. He's like, he's not that wide in the art. He's a big dude. Like, sure, but it's mostly just like the armor. And then they just oh my god. This shit. I don't remember where this is from. It's like, so, this is. What do I say about this? Like, my god. I have more Trench Crusade, I see. Yes. I'm getting off soon, though, so joined at a very unfortunate time. I was painting up some stuff. I'll go back into my phone and show it off. I was painting up this guy. Looks a lot better than how he did earlier. He looks very Nurgle, though. Very Nurgle colored. And I'm just looking at Trench Crusade art because I love this universe so much. What people do for it. Like, what is their fucking deal, man? Are you gonna have a head and then you have a head and then you have a wolf growing out of you, man? What the fuck? And then this thing. Someone made a model of this, by the way. Like, you can find it on My Mini Factory. I forget what it's called, though. And then just, that's a penis. And then whatever this is, the Zygotic Lord, I think. Reject humanity, return to wolf, I guess. Just waiting for them to get lore, like the fucking Temple of Metamorphosis as well. I keep forgetting it's temple, it's not church, because they're heretic warband. Temple, not church. Have you seen that? Like this some dude going around making art of like Hollow Knight, French Crusade, and people are making it into models. Like, this shit is actually so good too, though. I love the Wretched. They have like little thimbles on their heads that are nailed into them. Artillery Witch, also once again, wife. So good. Oh yeah, here we go. They did Black Grail as well. The Lord of Tumors actually has tumors. Love it so much. What in the name of God? Oh Jesus! I finally built my Artisterian and Saturnine Praetor for my 30k army. Nice. Hey, there's that cube I saw on Tabletop Titans. That's a furry. I need to hurry up and sexy artillery witch. Okay. Well, that's a thing. I'm not complaining. I might not like Trench Crusade. Stigmatic nuns are a bit problematic for my religion. Cool art, I guess. Stigmatic nuns, I don't understand why. Well, I mean, I understand why, but I don't get why that was the first direction that fucking Mike wanted to go with them, because there's also another version of it where they're completely armored, but you know, Think for it. I will always love the Ammo Monk. He's just so goofy. Oh, that's AI. No way, that's not AI. I had to change some bits on the standard Sat 9 and cut off the sun symbols and not cape on, but it looks very much like Iron Warriors. Iron Warrior iconography and I paint. Yeah. They look very Iron Warriors, honestly. That's actually a really sick castigator, holy shit. His hands doing gang signs? What the fuck? They just look weird. Oh, that's literally AI. It is literally AI. God. Put some fucking shoes up, put those grippers away. And then there's somebody who's making like Dark Souls, Dark Souls themed. I asked where it was from. Dark Souls themed Trench Crusade models, and I can't remember where they're from. Looks fucking great though. You got Trench Pilgrim, fucking Abyss Walkers. Oh wow, look at that. We actually hit the end of the search. Red Bubble trying to not use AI challenge impossible. Jesus Christ. It's a fucking amazing setting. I want to talk about it way more, but dear God, man. It's fucking Dakimakura. Artillery Witch. But yeah, it's starting to get late for me, and I am exhausted. And I still need to finish editing the orc video for Saturday. I'll start working on that tomorrow. Yeah. Sorry it's a shorter stream. I'm sorry for everybody who joined late. But I am a corpse. Oh yeah, this fucking thing. You can only die to bloodbath. So fucking creepy. I love it. But yeah. I collapse. Guten bye.